Oh, that was a fish. That was a good fish. That was a really good strike. Pretty deep down there, close to the bottom. Oh man. Alright, well he just hit the one time, so I'm gonna make the same cast and see if I can get him again. It's between there and here, right on the bottom, about halfway to the shore. At least that's where the first strike was. There he is. Oh, I missed him again. Welcome to winter. The trout are big, but man, are they ever lethargic when they hit stuff. I think I'm gonna switch jigs, make the same cast again. I've got a good marker for where I was casting. All right, I'm gonna make pretty much the exact same cast. Might have just had a strike, but I definitely saw. Yep, I did have a strike. There he is. There's a fish. No drag clicker on this reel, but as you can see, he's taking a little bit of drag. First fish here. Could be a pretty good fish. Is that a sockeye? What is that? Oh no, that's a cutty. Pretty nice trout. Not bad. Got him. Nice trout. Good start for the day here. Just gonna transfer him over to this side because I've got a paddle strapped to the side of my kayak that has a measuring device on it, so I can, without taking this guy out of the water, measure him at 18 inches. Yeah, maybe a little bigger. Well, that was cool. That right there is a perfect little demonstration of why, when I'm fishing for these lethargic winter trout, a lot of the time you can get sort of, you know, a nippy short strike or two, like in that last case of that last fish, and yet you can still get that fish to strike on a second or third cast. You will find trout in 5 and 10 feet of water. There's a fish in the winter. That is an incredibly tiny fish. That is a kokanee. That is a spawny kokanee. So this is actually a good little illustration of something. Oh wow, he just squirted eggs. So that right there is a spawny kokanee, and those spawny kokanee can often be as small as 5 or 6 inches long. And that sounds big, but you will find in lakes that have small kokanee like that, cutthroat trout, rainbow trout, whatever, with 4, 5, 6 inch long kokanee halfway down their gullet. This fish that's a good fish. Look at that drag stream, look at him jump. Again, no drag clicker, but if there was a clicker, it would be screaming. This thing just took like 60 feet of line. I was talking about lethargic winter fish earlier, and they definitely are lethargic sometimes, but other times they are not. There he is. I'm only going to take this guy out of the water for a couple of seconds to get my thumbnail shot here. Look at that trout right there, back in the water. And now to release him. Huge. The chain of events of what just happened was in one of the deepest places I've fished all day. I let my jig all the way down to the bottom, but 10 seconds of twitching later, I get a strike, and then my rod goes, and then it was off. It was just like a slow loading up. I felt like a head shake, and then it was one of those things where, you know, it's slowly more, and then my rod tip was halfway into the water, and then it popped off. That could have been a massive fish. That was so deep and so long that I had let that jig just marinate down there, and that was just a massive strike. I just saw a fish jump. There's an eagle in a really cool spot on top of a tree I gotta film real quick. Man, that's cool.